Hey, what's going on, folks? Thought I'd share my thoughts on Top Gun Maverick. Had a chance to take a look at the 4K release last night, the digital copy version that is on Voodoo, for around $20. Not bad, considering the 4K physical copy release isn't going to hit streets until, I believe, November 1st. So still quite a while away. But incredible film, man. Not just in terms of story, but overall performance is top-notch, man. And what they were able to achieve with this film is just absolutely amazing. And it's really rare for a sequel to be better than the original. And personally, as much as I love the original, I thought the sequel was a lot better. And the Val Kilmer scene, man, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but I thought that was really beautiful and touching what they did. That was just a perfect moment. And Jennifer Connelly, man, looking gorgeous as ever. And a few years ago, I was in a relationship with a woman who looked very similar to Jennifer. And the funny thing was, whenever we went out, people would often stop us and ask for her picture. And she's like, oh, no, that's not me. But if you want, I could still take a picture with you, but that's not me. And I'm not kidding. She looked at least like 90% like Jennifer. But anyway, back to the film. The rest of the supporting cast did a phenomenal job as well, from Miles Teller, although it took me a bit of time to get used to his mustache, as well as John Hamm. Charles Parnell was fantastic, as well as Monica Barbaro. And what can I say? Ed Harris, man, the legendary Ed Harris in the film. Although he's not in the movie very much, but he always steals the show for me whenever he is, man. He's just a very commanding presence on screen. He's just a fantastic actor, especially in The Rock, one of my absolute favorite films. Also, the film Enemy at the Gates, very underrated, which Ed Harris plays a role in, as well as China Moon. But yeah, Enemy at the Gates, man, if you've never seen it, highly recommend it. I believe it came out in 2001, so what is that, about 21 years ago now. But yeah, very impressive film. I can't say enough about Top Gun Maverick. And Tom Cruise, it's hard to believe the guy is 60 years old now. He looks pretty young for his age, and he could easily pass for his mid-40s. And the chemistry between Tom and Jennifer worked perfectly. It just radiated off the screen. There's some fun moments at the bar, along with Jennifer going along for a ride on Tom's motorcycle. That was pretty cool. This is just American cinema at its best, without any of that woke bullshit. And even Tom said himself that, if he's going to do any of that woke shit, he's not interested in coming back for a sequel. And the flight scenes were absolutely incredible. And it really felt like you're on board as well. And it took them many, many months of training to get it just right. And Tom, he doesn't do any of that CGI crap. It's all for real. And along with the rest of the cast, they trained such a long time to get all those aerial shots. And it really paid off. So as far as the picture quality for the digital release, I thought it looked great. But I'm sure the physical copy, the 4K copy, will improve a bit. I noticed a bit of softness in some scenes, but not by much. For the most part, it's really sharp. And deep black lows. So I'm sure it's going to look even better on a disc. And the IMAX scenes are included. So obviously during the IMAX scenes, the picture improves a bit more. But overall, I would rate the picture quality a 4.5 out of a 5. And a solid 5 out of 5 for the audio. Spectacular audio mix, man. Deep bass. It just literally feels like you're on the plane itself. So yeah, that's my take on a Top Gun Maverick, man. Until next time, take care.